Good afternoon, everyone. How are we feeling today? Pleasant day, isn't it? I hope it is anyway for you guys. I'm busy. I'm a busy guy, dude. I will simultaneously hate and love being busy. You know? Like, on one hand, isn't being busy what it's all about? You know, getting things done in a time, with the time that we have here on this gorgeous blue ball that we call Earth. I mean, you know, it's better than not having anything to do, right? I mean, it's better than just existing without purpose, right? But at the same time, sometimes you just want to put your feet up, lay back, and watch somebody else play video games. And for times like that, that's what I'm here for. Hi. How you guys doing today? I know all of you have your own games to play. Your Stellaris players. Where's Krios at? I bet, you know what? The thing is, Krios was playing Stellaris a lot, right? He's a Stellaris guy. But he won the giveaway for, well, okay, so he was like the runner-up winner, I guess. But yeah, somebody gave up their key, and Krios won the key for Captain of Industry that I gave away. And now he's just been playing nothing but that. I pulled him away from his love of space domination, just for a couple of days at least. Pretty good. Feeling good? Slim Jim, you're sick? Okay. Sorry, I'll do my best to make you feel better. What kind of medicine do you want today? I've got the Mars variety. I've got trains. I might have scrubbers soon. Hoping I do anyway. Pretty close. This thing is deplorable. Ugh. I'm just like, I could put these through the washer, right? These little glasses cleaner things. Are these washers, like, can you put these in like a tumble, you know, washing machine? Can you put them in a washing machine? Or should I just like do this in the sink? I feel like that's what it is. I feel like it's just dirty. Bonjour. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. Hi, SGG, welcome. XO, what are you doing today? House chores, cleaning. I have one of my graphics cards is getting its thermal pads on its memory junctions replaced. This will be the 5th time that's happened. Not on the same card. I'm in the process of replacing the thermal pads on my cards that I have for my little rig. What else? Building a Mars colony with you guys today. And that's pretty much my plans, aside from I have recently begun watching Ozark, which has been recommended to me several times. And it's pretty much the only... Is the music too loud? I feel like the music's a little loud. It's the only Jason Bateman show that I haven't seen. So I felt like I'm slacking. Time to dedicate some time. So I started watching Ozark. I'm on number 4 now, I think. Episode, not season. Don't spoil anything. It's pretty good so far. Digging it. Digging it. Doc Murphy's a fan of Ozark, not necessarily me. Although he's got that sick, sexy green name and a little hat next to his name, so I'm gonna go ahead and say he's probably a fan of me as well. Hey man, how you doing? Good to see you. Alvin, welcome in. Bluesy, good to see you. Rusty Rails Productions. Hi. Rusty, do you know how to clean my glasses? Because I don't. Apparently I don't. Terrell Evans says good day. Levi is here, feeling pretty good. Awesome. Raphael. Francine told us as deals in the hi. I don't know every word that you said there because I don't speak fluent Spanish. But I am sorry that I'll try my best to like show you the experience of having DLCs because they're awesome here. If you, yeah, maybe they'll be on sale soon and they'll be, you know, ready for you. Am I in focus? Do I look clear? I feel like I'm blurry as hell. I almost want to fix it. I'm not gonna because it'll mess up my green screen thing, but I almost want to fix it. What's up? Caston Haggard, welcome in. Your name is almost the same name as the teacher that I had growing up. Almost. His name was started with a C as well. I'm not gonna say the whole thing because I don't want to like dox people and all that, but last name was Haggerty, so it's like kind of there, almost there. It almost flowed like Caston as well. So hey, welcome in. Clear as those glasses, dude. It's terrible if you don't get them perfect, and you stream. If you're a streamer and you don't get these perfect, they are going to give you a huge headache. All right, that's how it works. Because the lights are shining directly in your eyes. You don't see them. There's lights shining directly in my eyes, and it's like oh, the glare is insane. You can't deal with it. Can you build a giant train yard? No. Let me tell you why. Because you need a track in order to put the train on it. And the track has to have 2 stations in order to build it. So you have to have 2 stations to build a track, and you have to have a track to place a train. So the yard, they can't just all sit on the track and wait. There's no dormant place there. Now, that being said, if you haven't been to the stream before, we are kind of making a train yard here. Kind of. There's gonna be 3 stations here. Okay. So it's an almost thing. And currently, right now, we're bringing in water via train, which is fantastic, as you may believe. One thing I am noticing, a huge lack of electronics and machine parts, which shouldn't be a thing. No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't be a thing. Let's try this instead. We'll take this shift away. We'll do one big shift on the electronics, and we'll do 2 shifts like this, yeah, with these guys. I would kind of like engineers to be the exclusive workers in this building. I think I would, just to get that optimization going on that. But we're gonna need a lot more engineers. So I want my university, who is training nothing but botanists because I'm an idiot, to go auto here, so that it will train scientists. You know, hang on, let me just switch back to the regular Surviving Mars soundtrack for a bit. I think as much as I like the auto, I need engineers right now, so I'm gonna tell you guys to all be engineers for now. And then I think we probably want to bring more passengers. We definitely don't need any more botanists. I think we're probably good there. Scientists are important. So we'll get the scientists. Not the hypochondriac, though. Oh, a loner whiner genius? That's unfortunate. We'll make do. Is the genius is an adult already? Okay. That's fine. We're gonna need... I just want all the engineers. Just, if you're an engineer, you're coming with me. Can probably filter. We just got a lot of... Yeah, we just got a lot of applicants. I can probably disallow those 2 traits and still have it be okay. Yeah, let's go like this. All right, we're bringing 2 passenger rockets back to back because I want people. We've had a lot of people die. Most of our founders and stuff are all dead. They've aged out now. So we're not having enough berths. I need to do something about that. Maybe we'll do that today. Get something that's make it more comfortable for them and everything. Bringing sexy people will help with that. If I can find them. It's always a struggle to find the sexy ones. Composed. Yep, there's another sexy person. All right, so we want to bring out... I mean, I don't really want to get rid of a workaholic, but... yeah, it's hard to get rid of an enthusiast as well. You can go. And let's say you can go as well. Launch. Okay. Good.
Anomaly analyzed.
No couch bot. Well, jeez.
There's more to the barren.
Oh, did it go off
environs of the
again?
red planet than
Did
meets
it go off
the eye.
twice?
A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder.
It
So
did it
long
twice,
as you
didn't
know
it?
where to look.
Yeah, it did. So that's interesting. You know, I'm gonna bring that up to the dev. I thought maybe that'd be like a one-time occurrence. It's not. I'll bring it up to him. So we just got deep water extraction as an option to research. Where the hell is the... Wait a minute. The scrubbers are supposed to be there. Did they move the scrubbers? Yeah, I mean, they had to have moved it. Was that in the patch notes? Did they move the scrubbers to be later game? Because it should have been here at its latest. The latest possible moment. It should have been right here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, cool, bro. Whatever. Yeah, it's great. That's really great. I do want to get started on terraforming. And I would like to... I think we'll start with... Well... The subsidies are cool. The thing is, I do want these things. I just need more research. So I think it's time to... Yeah, we got to get these things staffed all the time. Turn this on. And let's get work shifts in here too. Yeah. And then we'll get more people in, and then everything will be fine. Probably a cargo rocket is next. I think so. We have some money. Let's sustain ourselves a little bit here. Because we do have money. I'm going to go down on one of these. Yep, like this. It says we only have 35 food. That's weird. Since when? What's going on here? You guys not working here? Huh? Look, we got all these farms. Make them pop. That's why, though. All the farms are... Yeah, they're not staggered anymore. They're kind of all together now. So... I could go potatoes in this crop. And then go potatoes in this one. That will help stagger the timings a bit. And actually, maybe not potatoes here, maybe wheat. That will help stagger it even more. I think that's probably a good call. Yeah, we'll do that. You... Train. I think we're good on the resources now. You can... I want another one. Yeah. I want water being brought here because we're short on water. Yeah, these tanks are full though, so... I can't say that these are full because the train. But this is empty because of all this. Yeah. Aha. That's what's happening. We're not producing enough water, but we only have enough water in the colony because of the trains. Because these ones are full. So we're going to need more of this. And I'm thinking, for the time being, we grab this. I'm thinking right next to here. That sucks though. Well, this will deliver it, yeah, into the area. So I should be able to get away with this, I think. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't need to be connected to these tanks. It just needs to be in the area.
Sector scanned.
And then that's not in the way of the train, so we should be all right on that. Excuse me. Tribal electrics are 11 to 18. I've always thought it was 12 to 16. Are you sure? Are you referencing a wiki that's out of date? Or am I? I thought it was 12 to 16. Makes me sad that it's not 12 to 16. So you're saying it could be here? Okay, well, we'll find out when Atomics is done, because it's almost done. Are we still... Oh, are we still selling concrete? Yes, we are. And we're getting paid for it. Nice. 400 million every time there's concrete. Nice. We should probably make sure that our infrastructure is intact for getting concrete for a long, long time then. Which kind of means getting this started. I need to get this going. I need to get people working out here so I can get the rare metals and get all this stuff happening. So, yeah, we're going to need to pause just really quick. I think we're going to want to bring one of our RC commanders out this way so he can fix this. We're going to need to bring resources over there too. And just so happens we have this transport truck that's... Well, I can't say he's doing nothing because he is on his way to do something. So how about we take transport 2 and we bring transport 2 back here to drop off the goods. And wow, it is going to be the last possible thing then. Okay. I don't think I've ever had scrubbers that late, so cool. I guess. Yeah. Boom, boom. Are they still not building? Turn this on. Build this. What's wrong with you? Obeying my power off cancellation requests. Why for you obey? Okay, so these are ready to land. I think we do passengers first because we need the workforce. Go. And then we are going to not have you trading anymore. That deal is too good. Keep going. Okay, Japan's not offering that anymore. It's fine. We don't have metals nearby. That's going to change soon. As soon as that truck gets here and drops them off.
Have arrived.
Here we go. All right, refuel this rocket as fast as we can. That needs to happen. University just graduated some engineers. Seems good. We don't need any more botanists. They should all be living here and working here.
Scanned.
Yeah, kinda. Okay, so here's the problem. I need you guys to not work here. I need you guys to not work here. Okay, and now you'll be distributed to the other farm to work here instead. Okay? To work here instead. And then I want to have you work shift on these. Oh! I hate that. It seriously should be a button, not the whole bar. It is what it is. Just have to click a little bit more carefully. That's all. All right, good. So now we have more people working in the farms. All right.
Crop failure reported.
No. Why, you guys? Do you not want to live? You have to want to live, okay? Live, I say, live. Look at this. This tank is already full. Dude, bringing water on the train is awesome. I think that's really good. Gens, what's happening? Glad to see another surviving Mars stream. Love the OG soundtrack in the background. Yeah. We're doing the OG soundtrack today, yeah. You know, I'm kind of thinking... Yeah, I guess we'll export it, because we can always bring new stuff. This... I need another landing pad. Yep, I do. I'm running out here. We'll do another one. Is right here a good thing? Is right here a good thing? I think it's right here is a good thing. I could do it over here too. That's kind of a good thing as well, I guess. Just don't want to get in the way of... Oh, did I already get in the way of? I did. What was I thinking? Why didn't you guys stop me? Oh, it's just a statue. I can move it later. All right, so there's gonna be a tunnel right here, so, or a pathway, whatever. So I don't want to get in the way of the pathway. So we'll say the rocket lands like right here is fine. I don't think there's gonna be another dome here. There might be. We'll put it right on top of this. Yeah, about like this then. And make that a high priority. Sanity breakdowns? Send them to the infirmary for professional help, I guess. And we are starving for fuel now too. Which is odd because we're really not using very much. So I'm going to turn this on to work 24/7. And as soon as this is fueled up and ready to go, I keep bringing the rare metals instead of the fuel. I didn't really care to fill that up, but whatever. Yep, still no scrubbers here. And that's a shame because the next thing I have in the physics tree that I'm getting is MDS. I could get other things, but I don't really need it, you know? Extractor amplification, it's okay. It's fine. You know, at this stage, the extractors that I would be amplifying are half depleted already. It's kind of meh. The probes are cool, unnecessary. Sterlings would be really wonderful to add to the list, though. I would really like to have those.
Sector scanned.
Let's get you reskinned. Yep. Ooh, there's a skin for the water extractors, too. Oh, right. Yeah, I remember these.
A colonist has died.
All right, there are some people committing suicide. That's, let's say it's a fact of life, but it's just the way it is. They're just going to be uncomfortable constantly. You know, maybe we'll deal with it at some point. Their comfort is also really low in this dome. Do you not have any... You have a ton of places you can go here. The problem is staffing. There's no people to work there. So let's give them people to work there. Like, I provided all the amenities. There's just nobody working at those amenities, so we'll get it. With these guys landing, we should see a lot more people working farms.
New colonists have arrived.
At least a lot more people that should be working farms will be working farms. Hopefully get a botanist in that spot. Yeah, good. Okay. And then this will be the rocket for resources. What's up, Caitlin? Your face doesn't really need it. It doesn't, you're right. I agree. How are you? I've been so busy since the DLC came out. I haven't had the chance to continue the starting colony I have, but I've learned some things from watching you. Hey, thanks. Hopefully it's not all bad. You know? Like, you learned some cool things as opposed to... You learned what to do as opposed to what not to do. Maybe a mix between the two. Usually good. I hate how little machine parts I have, though. I need to get those to fix things. Electronics. Machine parts. And, yeah, like, I'd love to grab some metals here, too. You have any? Are we just using all of them? I want to get this. I need to start exploiting this. But if for the time being, it might just be necessary to turn both of these on and just have them dusting each other. I was really hoping to not have to do that, but it's kind of starting to look that way. We'll put you here. And then if I can get this up, actually, this would be better. I need to get this operational. Who is going to work there, though? No, none of the domes are in range to get there. That's the problem. That's an oversight, I think, is another way of saying it. I'm also curious if the domes pathways can go underneath the track. I mean, I don't see any reason why not, but it's, you know, it's the game, right? So it does appear as though it will let me do that, just not on the posts. Okay, that's peculiar. So, I mean, we could then place not too close. I need to be here, though. That's the problem. I need to be like right up on this thing. Otherwise, I can't reach. I probably still can't reach. Yeah, it'd have to be a smaller dome. Like a basic, but in range of... Yeah, see, that's not going to work. Plus, it's cutting into this. So, like, are people actually going to get to this? I don't know. Will they actually get to here to work over here? I guess that's one thing to figure out.
Ned Smith from Netsky just sent us a letter of apology. He seems more worried about our reaction than anything else.
Commander, I want to apologize about the glitch in number 6's communication UI, disturbing your privacy. We've run through diagnostics and removed the problem. No contamination in the colony systems was detected. The project continues to work in the contained environment of the node. Now for the good news. We applied the first stock market predictions from number 6, and the commercial results were stunning. Please find the invoice with your share of the profits below. I hope it will help you realize the possibilities and omit the accident from your monthly report. Gained 500 million in funding, and you can build additional network nodes to advance project number 6. Okay, well, I don't particularly want to build more network nodes, but that is the gig, right? I would really like to get a dome connected. Ooh, let's try this. Maybe we go micro here. Like right up on this thing. Yeah, like right here. We go micro right here. It still interferes with the track, but not as much as it was going to. Like here. If we did this, yeah, this is smooth sailing. We can't go there, but we can go here. And this allows me to get that out. Okay, that's cool. So we put a triangle dome here, and then from there we can place, you know, another basic over here and connect to it with the triangle, and that would give us a way to get people over here. so that they could visit these train stations and work in remote places. Because I need them, of course, to work in remote places. So we can place this, I think, right about here. Should be all right. Yeah, like this. The metal requirements to do this is a bit of a problem. And I think deep extraction it was on my list. It's not anymore. So it's going to the front of the list now. And I'm actually going to outsource to get that quicker so I can get this deep metal. Because metals is a big problem. So we'll try to build these 2 domes. This is going to stretch us for power inherently, so I'm also going to look at expanding that beforehand. We have 1 free sterling, which is nifty. I'll place that right here. Seems like as good a place as any for it. We'll do the moisture vaporator upgrades. They're not done already. It looks like they are. At least on a couple of them they are. And then we could place the network node, I guess, in here if we want to progress the story too. Let's see.
Sector scan.
Spire, right? That's how it works. Yeah, research output is not a big deal, but there is a research node here, so I could get research going here at some point. So I'm going to place the network node here. And we'll get our explorer to come out and get this. There's also a deep metal right here. Deep rare metal right here. Which is nice. I think that's a little bit outside of our colony expansion area. I'm really gonna keep it contained like right here. I think this is like my spot right here. This is it. And every other spot, all the other resources, we get it with a train. I think that's just the way to go. Speaking of which, there's a bunch of concrete over here we could get, which is a decent supply. We also probably shouldn't have a truck doing nothing. So how about we grab metals from here? And, you know, we're probably going to need those metals in this area to build this infrastructure. So I kind of don't think I want to take them from there, because we can always take them another way. 21, 22. I don't think we'll need that many, though. We'll take these ones. Bring those down here if you can, please. Okay. So we'll get that researched. Network node is going to start getting built, which is expensive as hell. Probably should put a pause on that because it's too expensive. Are you not going to do underground then? Well, I can. The surface colony will be up here. The underground stuff, it just need an access point, which I've seen it's over here, right? Right here. So, I mean, what we could do is put a landing pad over here, and we could just have passengers delivered here, and then, you know, over it goes. But I don't see any way to access the underground in this little area at the moment anyway. So, you know, let's also, what do you need in order to build this? 4 machine parts and 15 concrete. The machine parts will be an issue there, just temporarily. I think we can get them sent here though. Like I'm trying to always have 5 machine parts in here, and the trains just don't seem to be bringing it. So I need to take a look at this. Let's have no on the desired amount. Bring this down too. So there's machine parts here. There's 4 of them here. I have desired amount 10. That means they will not ship machine parts because I don't have more than 10. So I could also bring this down to, like, you know, let's say 3.
Funding received.
And then they'll go ahead and ship that. If they get access, they can ship it there. I'm pretty sure I have an extra train here now. So we'll add that to this line. And then this one is going to be a cargo train. So we'll have the water train and the cargo. We have 2 water trains now and a cargo train here. How do you get a malfunction? That's a water tower. Are you completely out of metals? Yep, need deep metal extraction badly. We're gonna turn this on. And we are not gonna export rare metals. And we are not gonna export rare metals. And we are not gonna export... We are gonna export concrete. Just, I think one more time, and then we're done. Because I don't wanna take up... I don't wanna take up all the concrete. But I think we'll shut this down temporarily. We're gonna get this fixed with machine parts soon. Yep. This will get fixed, and then we'll stop this, and they'll start working here instead. And this will give us the metals that we need as soon as they fix this facility. It should be any second now, because it's taking forever. Please fix it. There you go. Okay. Ooh, nifty skin. It looks very otherworldly. I'm digging it. I want it. How about this one? Oh, right. I actually like that one. That's cool. Can you build trains underground? Yes, you can build trains underground. You need research to do it. Right here. But you can do it, yes. And we'll go to asteroids and all that stuff too. I'm just trying to get things stable at the moment. And I think that stability will be achieved once these 2 are running and there are actually people working there.
There's more to the bar.
So that's what I'm going to work on right now, is getting that done. Waste rock processing would be kind of cool. But this is definitely where I want to go. I need this research, like, yesterday. Should be offloading this. Are we completely out of fuel? Okay, here's the thing. We have, right, a whole bunch of water. And this is all full now. So I'm thinking... we get fuel refining going over here. And we can have 2 of these running like this. And
Sector scan.
we get 2 of these running. The train will now transport fuel back. So we'll turn fuel on, and we'll have the trains send all by train. So we'll have the cargo train will bring fuel back as well. I can also have another one brought in over here. I think maybe just the one for now. Hang on. Just the one. We don't need both. Just let's cancel that one. And then we'll put another one close by so we don't have to transport it. I never remember where it is. Just trying not to be in the way of trains. I think maybe right here would be acceptable. Yeah? Is that going to be in the way of the... Well... It's here, right? This needs to go that way. I think so. Could get away with a living quarter going away, but I feel like the small grocer is the way to go here. Just to get rid of this, and then we'll belt to here. So if that's the case, this should be decent. This should work just fine. We'll have that be a high priority too. I'm just not seeing machine parts are never being brought here. It's because we're not making enough of them because we don't have the metal. Hopefully that problem gets fixed now because we're extracting metal again. And then if I can get that... If I can get people to work for this train station, that would be really helpful. We'll need another train on this if we're going to do it. We'll need another, at least one passenger train. Ba-da-dum. Boom, boom, boom. Research the first breakthrough. Like, of a random sponsor, you know? I don't, that's my only response to that. It's like, you know.
Sector
Like, the only
scan.
way that helps me right now is if I get Japan's. But it's pretty low odds. I mean, maybe, but it's pretty low odds that I get Japan. See where this stuff is. Yeah, we'll do that. What's up, Swinger Bob? Hope you're doing well. Oh, look at this. 5 months in the lair, huh? Sweet. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. That's really cool. So this is interesting because we're gonna be able to see that we have a deficit of water, and then we don't, and then we do, and then we don't, and then we do, and then we don't, and it's just gonna constantly flip back and forth. And this is different than before, right? Because before it was very easy to tell, you know. But now, because of the train bringing water and it not being reflected here, it's gonna constantly fill these tanks, even if the other ones are completely bare. And therefore these tanks can distribute max output 10, 10, 10, etc. So like we're gonna always have water
Resources are low.
because it's bringing water, and it's bringing water pretty fast too. It's like, I like it, but it's also a little confusing because you'll be like, you have a water deficit. Well, we really don't. So it's, yeah, it's gonna be cool. Send this Falcon back. We don't have enough fuel for this one, it looks like. Probably should get fuel maker right here, right? A refinery. A fuel maker, that's what we call them. Fuel makers. That way we can, you know, get a local source on that. Okay, so our metal issue should be getting solved. And when that does, this dome will get built, and this dome will get built. And we can bring more people, pretty reliably bring more people then. We can still actually bring more people now. We do have enough housing for them all. I think I'm just going to take this list, and maybe we allow the loners to join the party as well. A lot of botanists. Maybe they'll actually work in the farm dome anyway. Or they can live in the farm dome. You know? I really don't want the hypochondriac if I can help it, so. We'll launch the botanists too. I'm thinking this grocer needs to move. Should have put it here instead. Or even here. Here would have been better. Or we could put a little infirmary in here too. Or maybe stick it on this side. Either way, it needs to move off this spot because I need that spot. So we'll build it here instead. There was nobody working there anyway. Who needs it? I think with this sale being done, we have enough. We have a lot of money now, so I'm gonna bring in, I think, a whole bunch of metal. Is that good though? Because we're gonna be making it into machine parts and stuff anyway. So if I just bring the machine parts and electronics, we skip the processing part, right? But we need the metal to build. Well, if we have enough reserve of these things, then we don't need these. I can lower the. I like it. Yeah, we'll do this. And then maybe instead of electronics, we'll bring like 2 probes. They can't deep scan yet. We'll bring 2 probes, and once we can deep scan, then we'll just click it. I like it. Cool. Dimitri, how are you? I saw every time RC with metals can be unlocked. Huh? You get RC Rover, which can extract concrete or metal, so you don't need to build extractions. What? What rover are you referring to? The transport truck can't extract. The explorer can't extract. The commanders can't extract. The safaris cannot extract. So, I mean, if it's a custom, if it's like a special rover, then again, the odds of getting it are really small. And I need other things now. The odds of getting it are really small. And if it gets it, great, you know, success, happy days. But again, small. I'm gonna grab a couple of drone hubs too, because I need them. What I really want is the drone hubs to not take any maintenance or power. I would really like to have that. And I know that that's a thing. I just don't know where the hell it is. Maybe that's only a special thing. Because that only inventor that does that? Because that perk is super good. I love it. Inventor's like my favorite thing. Ah. It's a breakthrough. The drone hub thing is a breakthrough? But Inventor gets it for free. Uh-oh, hang on, wait. I might be wrong here, hang on. This might be bad positioning. Will you let me do that? That's not too close to the door, is it? Well, I can do it from here, too. That should be okay. That should work. We're gonna play it as it lies. Inventor gets it for free, but Mom, I want it. It's not fair. How come he gets it for free? Can't even. Oh well. We'll make it work. It's fine. Everything's just. Great. Everything's just super great. I'm gonna put another battery here. No, I'm not, because if a meteor hits it, it's gonna take out both of them. Nope, I don't want my grid to be susceptible to a single meteor. So we're gonna put it right between these two turbines. That sounds like a good idea too. And then, yeah, I can add a few more of these. We're gonna need them eventually anyway. And then the cables, because these are all right next to each other, the cable doesn't need to be this long. So we can get away with it ending like right here. Oh, I got I got Captain of Industry mind. My brain is all on COI right now. I'm like, I can't cut this until I put a little segment. Uh-huh. Whoops. That's not how this game works. Da-da, da-da, da-dun. Da-dun. Am I ending the series? Why would you say I'm ending the series? Do people think all I do is play video games all day, every day? Man, I wish. Why would you think I'm ending it? I posted a new video like 2 days ago. I mean, can I go one day without posting and having people still know that I love and admire and honor the series and want to continue it? I'm just giving you a hard time, but no, I seriously get, you know, I get to have a day off every once in a while, you know. I get to. It's a thing.
There
People
are
take it.
sick colonists.
You know,
Colonists have arrived.
you guys can leave. That's fine. Earth-sick colonists, goodbye. It's fine. Shoo shoo. Okay? We don't want you here anyway. Okay? Earth-sick colonists. Hey, we just cannot get anyone to work here, can I? I'm gonna make this a maximum. The grocer is now a top priority job.
There are Earthsick colonists.
Seriously. Somebody work here. They really don't have enough colonists? Come on now. Come on now. Somebody work here. Thank you. Bum bum. Yeah, I used to post daily, so I wait for it. I mean, 2,700 videos on this channel, and probably I want to say maybe like out of those 2,700-ish videos for the playlists, maybe 10% of the time they were posted multiple per day, and like maybe 15% of the time they were posted one per day. No, it's when I get to it, you know, like sometimes, especially with these games, as they get complicated, as Captain of Industry is, it takes progressively more and more time to make the videos. So it also means I have to do less over time, right? When you first start, there's so much to do and it's so rapid paced, and it's not really linear necessarily, but it's easier to just get videos massively recorded in the beginning. Then as the game gets more complicated, it definitely changes that. So I would say I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I love that you love the videos. That's really awesome. But there will be times where there just aren't new ones day after day after day. It happens. I want to avoid that happening as much as possible, but you know, I got a second kid on the way. Like, family needs, games, this. Yep, the family one's, it's weighing me down. Speaking of Captain of Industry, how many times did you restart to avoid the dust spiral? I failed twice before I had the confidence to create a series. So, like, I got into it to learn the game, learn the ropes. You know, the first time I underestimated how quickly we make food. And so you'll see in the series, I was pretty aggressive on food. I probably overproduced food, right? I had more farms than necessary. And it was because my first two failures were food-based. But if you can get the food going, your death spiral is mostly avoided. Because, like, your people really don't need much more than food. In the early game, that's, like, all they want. So, yeah. And plus, we got 3 series going on at once right now. I usually try to avoid that too. To be honest, I wasn't actually planning to make a new series of Surviving Mars. I wasn't planning on it. But the train thing, I got into it and made that first video. And the trains were interesting enough to where I went, okay, all right, we can do that, you know? Like, it was just the thing. All right, then. You know what? This rocket, I don't really have a landing pad for you, but I'm going to put you here, and that's going to be good enough. And this little guy here is going to take care of you. And we're going to have moisture vaporator prefabs that we can put in over here, and we can keep the water flowing by doing that. Na, 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 na. Are you too close? Not to each other, but to where I want the dome. We're gonna have more domes here, right? So don't know about where exactly this should be. I can always place it right here, I guess. Now I'm starting to crowd the I'm gonna start crowding the train tracks now. I don't want to do that. I'll just put it right here. Yeah. Just put it right here. Oh, you won't go there. Okay. Fair. The ramp is in the way. Might be able to make this work. Yeah, that'll work. More water into the system. That's what we want. Off you go. Okay. So we're good on machine parts now, thankfully. You know, we've got plenty of those, and that means we should be sending them over here now. Let's just double check. Cannot believe this. How do you not have metals? Damn you, transport. I sent it over here and it didn't put it to work. Oh, well, that explains it, doesn't it? Here, unload them here. I sent you over here and then just had you sit there and do nothing. That'll do it. That'll do. It needs power to work, yeah. Yeah, how about right here? Now there's a lot more right here. There's a lot more where that came from. Ooh, there's polymers over here too. I really do wish I could queue up these regions. There's so many, like, I don't know. I wish I could design a game. You know, develop a game, whatever. Like, I wish I could. Because then I would, as someone who's played, you know, tens of thousands of hours of games, in this genre at least, there's so many like little things that I wish devs would do that they don't. And I know there might be some limitations, or it's a coding thing, or maybe it's a niche need. But I look at it and I always go, man, if only. And I never get to have it the way I want. My cake, and to eat it too. Like being able to queue up the truck to just, I mean, I guess I could go autopilot with the truck, right? Isn't there an auto mode for this? Maybe not for this one. I thought there was an auto mode, but I think that's for, no, there is an auto mode. I remember this. There is. It's a research though. It's a research. It's here. Yeah. Nope, wait, nope, not here. Hold on. That's wrong. Here. Aha, yes, here. Yeah, I wish I could do this. Oh god, it's already in the game. Charlie, you're an idiot. Okay. It's okay, guys, it's okay. I've only played 800 hours of Surviving Mars. Only 800, okay? I still have lots to learn. Jensen N7. How are you, sir? Welcome back. Yeah, just restart 3 times. Yeah, my second restart was more of a cop-out than a... like, I didn't really lose my second time. I just stopped. Because I said, okay, I'm going to record now. So I think the second time I probably could have survived, but my food was a little bit late. I think I got down to like 4 months left of food, and there was like 4 months left in one of my farms. So I don't know if I would have survived it, but I felt like at that point I had gained an understanding enough to play the game, and so I went with it from there. It has a little bit of a learning curve for sure, and there's still like, obviously I'm experiencing it blind as I go through it, with videos and stuff. Like I'm experiencing it as I go and learning as I go. But there are still, hang on a second, I want to do this. That's already a drone hub. There needs to be a hub, and I've already got hubs. What do they get the hub prefabs for? I don't need that. I don't need no stinking drone hub prefabs. I don't believe we're going to be able to get the research, because those require like these bonuses and stuff. Because those require domes, and we're not going to build domes without them. But that's just research, like, boosts. It's not like there's a finite resource there, so... I was going to put this somewhere, and I forget where it was. I think it was over here, because I wanted to get the... like, the rare metals and all that. Yeah. I think it was here. So I would put the... get the underground deposit. So we'd end up putting one like right here to cover this area. Probably want to get that water too. I think it should be like right about here is where it could be. Yeah, it's so close to not having... I want to get the concrete. Like, I want everything in this area. I'm going to have to flatten this. This is fine. I have to mark that for flattening later. They're not going to do it now, but later. Tell me that you got power. Can you please? How? How? Where did you put the metals? There's 4 of them sitting right here. Go fix it. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you for finally doing your job. Okay. Now, can we please get machine parts delivered to this metals extractor so that I may see what it takes? Machine parts in this general vicinity and deliver them. Well, deliver them over here, but I kind of don't want you to deliver a whole bunch, just a few. Then this RC commander can come back because we have this pipe being watched, or the tracks being watched. Track watch duty. Place you like right here.
Received.
Yeah. Got the funding. I don't really need anything. Feeling good. Yeah. Whatever. I need people. That's what I need. People's kind of the only thing I need, really. I think I'm kind of okay with gamblers. But they they have to have the casino though. They're gonna create a gambling need for me, and I don't really want that, you know. I do want all of these guys though, so please come to my colony. How am I? I am fair. I'll go with fair, which I would consider to be in the range of 6 to 7 out of a possible 10. That's me. The repairs on my house have not begun yet. The drying was there. The drying was done. All the equipment to get all the drying and make sure we don't get mold and all that, that's done. But the repairs have not begun. So we're a little bit kind of on this, but at the same time, you know, the damage, further damage has been prevented, and that is the most important thing. But I would be much better. I would feel much better had the repairs been completed already. I think I would feel significantly better about this, about my particular day, or just this day in general. Let's outsource a little bit for research. Once we get deep metal extraction, we can start plugging from this one, which is going to be great. And at that point, we're good to go on switching this back, because we're not actually getting any rare metals yet, and we need to. Need to get rare metals too. Maybe I'll just have them dust each other. truck doing nothing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did you just do what I think you did? You brought like all of our machine parts over there, didn't you? You certainly did. Oh, you did. Yes, you did. Okay, sure. Yeah, you just drop them off right here. That's fine. We'll say that we want to make sure that we have... Yeah, you know, 8. 8's good. 8's a great number. We can do a lot of stuff with 8. Let's get you to come over where the metal is. How about... How about here, I guess. And you know what? You can bring them here. It'll be faster, and then the train will just take them where I need to go. Cool, cool. Glad we have that understanding. Also, machine parts have to come here, and it's broken down. This is hard. Getting the resources to those destinations is hard. Because the trains don't do it, man. They just don't bring the stuff that you need when and where you need it. Not good enough. Anyway. I'm gonna get you down here. Just gonna watch the... Yeah. Get these people a place to live. So that they may go to work in the grocer where they need to be. Dang kids, they never work in there where they need to be. Same thing with this medical post too. Like, how come all the grocers are just empty? Is it because I've got the machine parts factory labeled as a high priority job, right? Like I need all these resources. I kind of don't need that to be highest priority anymore. I can put that on 2. That's cool. We're good on resources now for that, so. And then the passage should be, I tested this. Yep, should be right here. I think that's acceptable. Which means we can place a park, or we may have another dome here, possibly. In which case we may want to connect it from here over to that dome. So maybe we'll wait just a little bit longer on that. Which wonder is overpowered? Space elevator. Mole hole. Insert all wonders here. They're pretty much all overpowered. That's why they're special. But if I had to choose one that was way overpowered above all the rest, I would say it's probably mole hole, followed very closely by space elevator. And then if you have both of those together, it's just GG. You can't lose. So yeah, you have a constant supply of money, faster generation than you can send it, and you can always instantly send yourself more food from Earth. So you will always win. If you just have those two together, you're good. I don't need to buy polymers. We're good. Metals. I'm buying metals. I don't care. I'm buying them because I have to have them. Until this research is done. Crap, it's going to finish right now, isn't it? And then I'm going to be like, no, I didn't need to do that. Let's get metals extract.
Complete.
Right there. Metals extractor can go... I want it to go like between these two tracks. But I think if I give it enough space, like maybe here. This isn't dusting anything. Yeah, there's no dusting here. There'll be no dusting here. One quick check of the train tracks, though. Just to make sure I'm not blocking this track. Good. Track is not blocked. Okay. Build this, please. And then we can have 3 different domes work here, I believe. Which will be great.
The day claimed out.
Okay, last founder is dead. Long live the founders. And there's my scrubber. Wow. The last possible spot it could be. There we go. I think mega storage is not as important as scrubbers. So we'll do planetary survey to get those. And then we'll shift the scrubbers to the front of the line. And we will outsource science as many times as we're able to. Okay, good. Go. Okay. So now it becomes a game of, I was going to say skill, but
Research complete.
it's not exactly how this works. Hey, isn't there a... Yeah, there's a spot right here I could use. Okay, we can put a little park here then. And then I think on this side I want to change it to where there's going to be another dome here. And we can have this be a science facility. So I'll probably ditch this park in exchange for 2 smaller parks instead. And then I'll ditch this living complex in exchange for a... Wait for it. Apartment right there. I think that's how we're going to play this. So you guys, bye. You, bye. Get out of here. All right. Take and make the parks the slightly different arrangement here. Is it alleys? Yeah. We'll go like... Let's go like this with it. Gives me some flexibility on that side. Yeah. And then we'll put like a little statue right here. This gives us most of the same perks as that big park did. Yeah, there's going to be more people in this now, but we do have a full-on grocer in here instead of the small mini one, so I think they can handle it. Let's have that built right away. And then I want another passenger rocket if we can. Just the 3. Let's let in the people who are melancholic. Even though they're more likely to, you know, kick the bucket. Sexy person. Nice. More sexy people. Good. Swap the scientist for the geologist. Who is not a good fit. Never mind. Bring the scientist back in. Okay, good. Launch. It's fine. We'll have the housing. Go. And then this gets built. And then these guys will prioritize working here and we'll get tons and tons of metal for it. Hopefully. And K. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty witty wood. How are you? Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. Bum, 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 bum. Can you increase the capacity of the rocket to hold more people? Yeah, I'm already out of applicants anyway. It's fine. It doesn't matter to me. If I had only 1 rocket, that would matter. When you have 5 rockets, I don't care how much each rocket can hold. The only thing it's going to cost me is fuel. So I need to figure out how to get people to work here. I know how to do it. The question is, though, is that the domes have to be in range of this station in order for them to do it. And it's this dome, really, that's going to be in range of that station. So I need them to build this dome to do it. This is connected and done. So let's also get, I think, maybe a school, and like we could do like some kids stuff here. The small little dome could be for kids. So we could put like a school here, and let's say a large nursery. Ooh. Un problema. Ay. Okay. We'll do many small nurseries. This can do 26. The nursery does 8. So, I mean, this isn't as many, but it is quite a few. I may need those spots, actually. Why don't we make this... Yeah, where can this go? You're not going to wrap through the corner, are you? I think I need to go this way first. Could go from here. But it has to zigzag. Maybe from here then? This would work. Yeah, it just needs to not interfere with the posts. So I need to like either zigzag around the posts, or I can go in a weird spot like here. and have that work, which is fine. So we'll do that. We'll have 2 nurseries. In this. We'll put a playground in the centerpiece. And we'll put some services over here. So we can say just some mini services. It doesn't matter. A security post to keep the kids safe? No, because they won't live here. Just kids will live here, and kids can't be renegades. As shocking as it is, I know. Kids can't be renegades. Lies. Absolute lies, let me tell you. You could put a space bar, you know, in the kids' dome, because all the teachers, they're going to need it. Okay? Teachers are going to need this. Small medical post. Probably should do a full-on hospital, because kids, they get hurt. That's something they definitely do. And let's do a little pond so that they could potentially learn to swim. I know some people may think that this is a good opportunity to learn how to swim. I happen to agree with those people. Okay, good. When this dome is built, we should now have a place for people to live in which they can work in this one. And so what I want to do is I'm going to place another landing pad right next to the train station, right here. Now trains can come on down like they're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Ooh, that is very fortunate. This is where our entire water setup is already. So this $100,000 water deposit is really close to this. I like it. I like it. Let's flatten you. Make it so. Drones will spring to life and do that. We still need the freaking machine parts brought over here. I swear, I cannot get trucks to do this, and I can't get the trains to do it, so it's just, it's inevitable, man. The problem is, here, this is the problem. I know this is the problem. Machine parts. Don't send. I don't want you to keep it balanced, okay? I want you to just have them. In fact, here's what I'll do. Put a machine parts depot right here. Say I want at least 10 to be here. And now I don't need to do this. Where is it? Right here. I don't need to do this anymore. Or maybe I do. Here, let's try this. We'll say that the machine parts depot is located... Is it here? Is this out of range? No, it needs to be just a little bit further. I'm gonna put it right here. That should be good enough. So the drones will bring it here, and then the stupid train station won't take them away. Do the same thing with electronics, whatever. Just I don't know what the game wants me to do with this, but it's like they do not deliver the resources required. And when they are here, they send them back. It's like, stop it. Stop sending them back. I don't want them back anymore. And the fuel will be in range here. We're gonna say freaking machine parts. All right, truck. Where are you? Let's grab. Like, this is my problem, okay? Like, they need to change something about the trains. So there's a balancing problem here. On one hand, you want to stockpile resources at the train station so that the trains can grab that resource and bring it to a destination. But the problem is, if I tell the train station that I have a high desired amount, they will not ship the resource unless it is over that amount. But you'll notice, if I say desired 3, they're not placing any more than 3 in the station. So, like, what do you want me to do? You know? Do I tell you I want 25 of every resource? Cool. But then, like, once it reaches that, because it's not over that, you won't ship it. You know? That's what I'm seeing right now. It's a really silly thing. And like here, it's different though. This is acting differently because this has a desired amount of 10, but yet there's 30 polymers in here, 20 electronics, right? 12 machine parts. So like this is acting the way I'd like it to act. But this one also isn't shipping anything out. It's just like this isn't receiving what I want it to receive. So yeah, again, I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing differently to get the trains to manage themselves. Because if the supply is really balanced between stations, if it's really supposed to be balanced between stations, then you would think they wouldn't send it back when it's needed and we would be using it. But I can't seem to get it to send it at all. It just never sends machine parts, and that's the one thing I need it to do. I'm gonna place these down, and then these are gonna get fixed, and then they'll get powered. Pretty sure we got Sterling, right? Okay, I thought I brought Sterling here. Let me bring one Sterling. Go. All right, good. Fluid train probably in that track. There are 2 fluid trains and 1 cargo train on this track. That 1 cargo train was supposed to be maintaining it. It isn't.
Meteor shower incoming.
That's the problem. It was supposed to be, but it isn't. There are 3 trains on that track. Now we have a meteor storm, and that sucks. I'm gonna place this. That's really far away. Can I use this one instead? Hey, bye. Bye, Falcon. Passengers, I want you landing here, to be honest. I was kind of hoping this would be done by now. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to land them wherever I can, so they'll move themselves around in a hokey pokey style / fashion. Come on. Come on. You got it. There he goes. Okay, you have no power. We're going to fix that right away. Because this metal issue's got to stop. Where is it? I can't even think. Here. This lack of metal. It is time this ended. That is what we're doing. We are going to max this out. Metals extraction
New colonists
for everyone.
arrived.
All 3 domes should be able to work here. And this one will be able to work there too. And then our metals situation will be solved. All will be right in the world. We got the machine parts necessary to fix everything except the train tracks. Thank you, game, for prioritizing this correctly. Okay, the next thing. Yeah, you're gonna go back over here. I don't know where the machine parts are, but wherever they are, I want you to grab them, and I want you to bring them here. Because I don't know why you have to bring them all the way to the back of this. That doesn't make any sense. Here, try this again. Like so. Machine parts all the way, drop them off, okay? Make it so. We have maintenance to do. Lots and lots of maintenance to do. Yeah, the spread out train colony is quite difficult in this way. Can't say no to a hopeless romantic. Okay, we do fireworks. Probably gonna break our dome, right? I got polymers. Do anything for love. Oh. Well, on the plus side, we've got plenty of water coming in by train. Right, game? Right? Are you sure? Do we? Okay. So these extractors are dead now. We can, yeah. So this is the part where... This is the part where everything starts to fall to shit, because I mean, I could just use tunnels. Could. I don't want to. I could. Could just use the tunnels. But that said, this is no longer needed. None of it. None of this is needed anymore. Yep, all of it can go. Salvaged. Well. Okay. Fine. Whatever. Now I have to go over and do that now. You have a metal on you? No. Are there any metals? Concrete and concrete. Okay. I consistently have no metals in storage, like, period. Like, I just consistently have none of them here. Where is this? Metal depot. Here. Keep, always, at least 50. When I need metals, I want to know exactly where they are. You. That's 13 machine parts. I think that's enough. Bring it down here, please. All right, so now we need to connect this to the... I never know where it is. Ugh. It's the worst. Connect it here. All right, so now the trains, it goes under the trains, right? It's nice. All right, and then that will hook it up to the rest of the grid. Now, the thing we're gonna need to really be careful of here is running out of water. And that's the big thing, is running out of water right now. So we are gonna place a water tank right here next to this. I'm worried I won't be able to actually connect it with a pipe. Let's check it. Yep, that'll be fine. And that is in range. It is indeed. And so we will daisy chain 2 more water tanks. Yeah, right there. Okay, so we will daisy chain 2 more water tanks. That is acceptable. So those water tanks will get filled by this station. And then basically all of our water is now coming in by trains. That's it. 100% of our water supply is coming in on train. And that's why it's super important that this thing has repairs all the time. You silly game who doesn't bring machine parts when I ask them to. This dust storm's gonna suck. Because it's a great dust storm. How's our piping network, though? Also, can you... Is there a metal here? There's one, and that is good enough for me. No, I don't even need to do that. Belay that order. Don't do that. Don't do what I asked. Yeah, that's the only time you're ever going to hear that sentence. All right, you. Come over here. Grab the metal. Hurry up. Hurry up, 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 hurry up. You. Drone, who's grabbed the metal. Come over here and do this. There you go. And now this will have power and I don't have to do that anymore. Okay. All right. We should have tons of metals now. There really is no excuse to not have metals. I mean, digging. 2 sources. And like, yeah, we have 2 shifts for machine parts, but like that's required. We need that. We still do. This has 11 here. Please tell me you're shipping them over. Come on now. Is there a no... Oh, you're just out of range of that drone hub. Okay. Well, luckily for you... Really, it's more like luckily for me. I have... Oh, dude, I can place this right in between these. That's kind of cool. I was gonna say I have, you know, time to like get everything in here. So why don't we do something like this with you? Because you have a lot of storages for concrete and everything here. So we'll say you could just put you right up against the dome. I just don't know where you're gonna. Well, we're going in a circle, right? Screw it. Put it right here. Just nest it right in the center here. Don't get in the way of the pipes, though. Right there. Is that close enough? No. So I need... Yeah, the commander can do it. It's a prefab. They don't need resources. Just build it.
There are Earthsick colonists.
I know. There's always Earthsick colonists. Because I'm not taking care of them. I'm too busy focusing on trains. And now we have a great dust storm and a meteor shower. That'll probably just end me. It's really just comes down to the water. Everything is about water. And, you know, we're doing pretty well on the extractors here. I think we can maybe get... I want the really big storage tanks, though. Mega storage. I don't want it before scrubbers, though. But I do want it, though. All right. Metals. Metals. Look at all the metals. You're going to grab these. Bring them back to base camp. And you... Get to transport. You know, honestly... No machine parts stored here. They're all over here. Outside of the train's reach. Fantastic. Good. All right, and then we're going to take this and go all the way over here and grab these metals. Bring these ones back to base camp as well, okay? All right. Good. Can we get these...
Scanned.
Can I get these rockets out of here before... Yeah, I think I should. I don't have any money, so I won't be able to make any more electronics for a little while until I get this back online, which I could do. I think next maintenance cycle on this, I'll shut it down and boot this one back up. Because now that we have this, with 2 shifts, of course. We're not going to do heavy workload here because there's going to be a disaster, and I want them to kind of start being more sane. So I am going to dial these down just so that they don't like stress out and die. I don't want them to like kill themselves or something. Go auto on this so we get what we need, which in this case is geologists. Lots and lots of geologists. I'm also going to need a school over here too, I think, because if I want to send geologists to the mines with this, I need them to not only know what they're doing, but also to live here while they know what they're doing. I am annoyed that this passage is not built yet. Also, concrete. None of this stuff is working again. You know why? Because it didn't get machine parts delivered to it. Same thing here then. We'll take a deposit, machine parts, and we'll put it outside of the range of the stupid train station so that it doesn't send them back. Because Desired 5 doesn't work. It just flat out doesn't. And then we'll get them delivered here. And then hopefully this matter won't, you know, be a problem anymore. Oh, you're both going that direction? That seems unnecessary. Wherever the machine parts are, I don't care where they are. Bring them over here. Now, the good thing about the dust storm is that it's not going to be a big burden on our water network. It's a great dust storm, so it will definitely hit pipes very hard. But our piping network is really small, so I don't know if we're going to get all that many problems. I will say, though, that in this specific situation, the valves make sense because there's very small points in which for failure, and you can completely prevent failure indefinitely by doing this. So I will say that it actually doesn't matter if water's coming from here. So we could put a valve here. That will prevent that failure. And we could technically prevent failures forever in this little zone by going like this. That would prevent every failure that actually matters. I suppose right here, but like I can shut this. That would prevent the failures that matter. And then over here, again, it's one single junction. So fine, we'll put the pipe valve there. And then over here, it's very important that this water be always accessible. So I can do this, and that will, again, prevent any failures from these pipes, from taking place in these pipes. So in this situation, I'm good with valves because it prevents damage in the future. This is very different than placing them on long stretches and saying, oh, look, I can cut it off. You know, then it makes sense. I think I'm going to stop this route. I need the concrete delivered to my domes and stuff.
Colonists are departing.
I don't need, yeah, go. I don't need the concrete delivered to the Japanese anymore. I need it here now. And if I don't land this rocket with passengers in it, I already did that. Yeah, I landed it over here. Never mind. Go. Get out of here. You. Eat it. And yeah, okay. So we want to have, in this dome, we're going to want to have a Martian University in here. I'm going to place it here. We're going to want to have apartments at least here, and I think probably here. We can place some other stuff in here too, because they need all their basic needs since this doesn't provide any of that. So they're going to need their basic needs. So we'll say the infirmary needs to be here. That's not a good spot for that. Infirmary needs to be here. Hi. No, there it goes. We'll take a security station and we'll put in a grocer as well. And then that will be good for that spot. And then over here, we're going to try to keep this tile open for an extra dome later. So we'll put in an amphitheater. We haven't had one of those built in a while. We'll put in a diner, I think is probably good. And also a little space bar. We'll keep this spot open in case I want to use it. And then we can put in... I haven't had an open air gym in a while either. Yeah, I just need this dome connected to power so that the drones can be connected to power. And then this has a Sterling for me, so let's drop that down. And I think I want to place that Sterling over here. Just in case we run out of machine parts again, we at least have the train station always powered. Yeah, because this thing could break. This thing's about to lose. We're actually about to lose all that energy, so we do need something over here. There's a Sterling. We'll put the Sterling right here. Right next to the battery's fine. This network might get stressed because of the long pipes. So we actually may see pipe leaks and stuff here. But I think the important thing is that the storage of water doesn't get disrupted in that. So, you know, if there's any leaks, we'll just kill the pipe here to stop the leak. So I think, you know, just to make the crowd happy, we can go ahead and do this to prevent the leaks from happening in this particular area. But if it happens here, we're just going to delete the pipe. So we'll do that and then call it good on that, on the valves. Cool. Hey, Sever. Have a nice day, man. Thanks for coming out. I would upgrade the Moxie. We should test that. Great dust storms last longer. How much do we have in storage? Every dome should really have its own local storage for oxygen so that it doesn't rely on the network at all. So I'm gonna place that here, which is gonna be in the way of trains, maybe. Let's put it here. One there, and then we'll also place one. Well, I could put it here. Or on this side. We could put it on this side. Yeah, right there. And then this pipe can go like so. Connect here. Yep. Well, that's a weird connection, but okay. Fine. Let's make this a high priority, please. So I can get that oxygen stored right now. We're already overproducing. And should we do an extra tank? Just for the sake of the output, right? Where the output is going to be limited until we get the large ones. So I think I'll add one more. And I think we'll place it... Well, I was going to do it right here, but it doesn't look like it'll let me do that, so... I can get away with this, though. That's fine. So this will give me extra oxygen storage for the whole network during the dust storm. A lot of our water is about to go away because we have the vaporators. But as long as we keep this center right here, as long as we keep this area operational, it shouldn't matter. I'm going to put 2 big tanks right here so that these 2 spots will feed into the big tanks. Once the mega storage happens, which, you know, it's going to take a while. I really hate this zone. Just look at, like, he's dropping off the machine parts, so go do it. And then drop the rest of them off over here. You got enough? Yeah, I want more over here. Drop them off over here. Machine parts over here is very important. In fact, I would say electronics is pretty important as well. Very close, yep. So, since you are only half full at the moment, why don't you come up and grab the electronics as well?
There are Earthsick colonists.
Always with the Earthsick colonists. Grow up. Quit your whining. So you have 51 comfort. Big deal. 41. Nah. These guys have 70 sanity. 42 comfort. Nobody's having babies. Like, nobody. Because the shopping need and, you know, people are not working in the buildings that require shopping. They're just not working in the buildings. Because, you know, priorities. I get it. It's fine. I'll just bring more. 2 will leave. 8 will arrive. So that's a risk, sending them right before the Great Dust Storm. But it's even bigger risk sending them a whole day before the Great Dust Storm. Might not have been the best timing on this. Yeah, I don't know. May not be the best decision I've made all day. I want to get this one too. All right, I can send you guys back before the dust storm. And I will. Goodbye. To help us preserve water, since we're not bringing any more rockets, we're going to shut down all fuel refineries. That's a breakthrough. Go get that. We'll shut down all the fuel refineries for now. They're completely unnecessary unless we're launching rockets. So we won't be using shuttles. Although we could do fueled extraction and then maybe we would have a use for them. Not maybe. In that case, we would have a use for them. But I want to save as much water as possible here. Like, I need these tanks to start filling. And they aren't. I gotta know. Is there any way? I wish there was. I wish there was a way to take resources from one tank and transfer it to the other. Then I could say that I want all the other tanks to be prioritized to be full and these ones to be filled last, which would cause all of the water coming in to, like, you know, always go out to the rest of the colony. These ones are getting close to full. Okay, meteor storm is in 3 hours. I'm gonna save it here because reasons. Train, stream 03. Yeah, we're already on number 3. Probably will only be 5, maybe 6. I don't know. Should we go the full distance with this playthrough, or should we just like prove the concept? You know, should we go like you know, make the whole place green and explore the underground the full way and get asteroids and meteors or whatever, like all that stuff? Should we do all that stuff? Is that necessary? Look at all of these planetary anomalies. I really should be going to these, shouldn't I? If that passenger rocket arrives before the dust storm, I'm gonna send the rocket to one of these. I just have to make sure I don't send anything I need. Like, I don't send the rover or something. Looks like I'm gonna need more charging stations as well. Put one here, put one, I don't know, right in front of the train. Another one over here. About one right next to this. Place one in there. Place one in there. Whole bunch of them. Hey! Oh no. Oh no. Build that as fast as you can. Yikes. Did I forget to do that anywhere else? Doesn't look like it. I would say that the whole valve trick just on these junction points are a good idea. We can do that here. Just to prevent the leaks right within this water infrastructure. Very situational, but yeah. And that's kind of it. I don't care about the leaks here because that's just, you know. Shoot, where is it? Where's it gonna happen? Okay, it's starting over here. Now, it may progress this direction as it goes, so we may have to deal with it later. We will definitely not have MDS before that happens, so fine. I think we should probably go down the social tree a little bit more too. Copyrights are too expensive at the moment. I would like to get the medium domes. That seems cool. I would love this. This would be very helpful. I mean, pretty much everything would be very helpful, but some more than others. Like, I don't need more passengers. I really don't have any farms outside the dome yet. But I could. You know, eventually I could get the ranches and stuff going. There are passengers here. Great, drop them here. Passengers arrived before the dust storm. That's great. They get to see the harsh environs right now. Sounds good. Good. Come on in here. There you go. Now, that means they're going to start living here. Hopefully that means they're going to take the train to where I want them to go. Hopefully they're going to take the train to work. Do you think they'll take the train to work? I'll have to find out. Oh, did they? Not yet. I'd like to make this a higher priority job to encourage them to do it. So we're going to make this metals extraction here. Or the electronics. You know what? We're going to do one shift. It's going to be the middle of the day shift, and I want 2 people on it. No, you know what? I can allow all 4. If we're going to let the trains come, they can all come in. We'll have one middle day shift, and that is it on these two. And then I want them to be high priority jobs to encourage people to come here. And then again, we did not get the shit delivered that we needed. Why? Why? Please stop doing this game. Transport. Grab electronics, I guess. Take the electronics all the way over here. Dump it there. Place depots here and here. Please, for the love of all things, stop sending the resources that I'm sending back. Stop sending them back. Just get them over there. I don't even know, honestly, in that sense, I don't even know if they've sent them before. They may never even sent it. Sustained workload. Doubles the performance bonus when colonists are working in a heavy workload. Well, that's pretty useful. Okay. That's pretty useful. We'll get that on the calendar, actually. After scrubbers. Always after scrubbers. Always after scrubbers. There is never a reason to delay scrubbers. Delaying scrubbers is what a noob would do, and we are not noobs. Okay, we are professionals. We know what we're doing. We don't do what noobs do. I'm gonna lose this power. Maybe the priority button. What button? What? What are you talking about? The priority button? What? Alright, you, drone. Come over here. Grab electronics as soon as they're delivered. And fix this. Not recharge self. Fix it. Oh, you're fixing it already. Well, good. That's fine. So Great Dust Storm is here. All of this stuff is going to lose power now. We do have people working here, though. Notice the work shifts are here, so they are coming here by train. However, they are now going to lose power because I don't have nearly enough. So I'm going to need something else to provide power here. And the only solution I have is wind. So we're going to put wind right here. And it is going to need maintenance a lot. But we are going to do it. And there should be enough machine parts to make that happen right away. So let's go. Stephanie O'Reilly. Thank you so much for joining the Hat House. Oh, I do appreciate that very much. Thank you for the support. Welcome in. Enjoy all the emotes, the flair and live chat if you ever decide to join us there. You get a hat next to your name, and I'm just going through the perks because I don't know if people know them. You get a hat next to your name in live chat, as well as with comments on YouTube as well. Everyone will know there too. And because you're in the house, early access to all the videos that I produce on this channel. When they're done, okay? That doesn't mean you just magically get them if I haven't made them. I unfortunately have not discovered that technology yet. I think it's further down the tree. But you'll find early access to all the things in our Discord server linked right there. There you go. Bluesy's got it. Well, at least he's trying. There. Stream Elements is slow. Okay, so missing rover. The Explorer 1. You know what? We can wait, right? I mean, it's just an Explorer. I mean, what? No, we can wait. No reason to worry. It's fine. Although I wish I had more sensor towers now, but Send out shuttles to search despite the dust storm. Yeah, no. I really don't want to send the drones out. I'm not gonna say there's no reason to worry. It's fine. We don't need it anyway, right? There's no additional things to like research on the map or anything, so it's fine. We'll find it after the storm. No big deal.
Anomaly found.
That happens way too often. Oh god. Well, you know, whatever. Whatever. Alright, power leaks are not that big of a deal. But unless they happen in a, you know, a cutoff area like this where the whole grid isn't connected, then it's a little bit more of a concern, but not really. I kind of don't care about those. I would say, though, that in this particular instance, no, I don't think we need to make a battery or anything. It's fine. I was going to do a battery, but whatever. Over here, these guys are going to take some serious sanity problems. They're working outside the dome.
Sector scanned.
And they're working during a crisis situation. Not great. So, yeah, here we go. So, average travel time, rolling average, 3.6 hours. So, they take sanity damage while they're outside the dome traveling. They're going to take comfort. I think it's comfort or sanity damage. One of those two things. Dust storm is raging. Worked outside the dome. Morale is up. Health is up. I think it's just the sanity damage. But as they travel, they, you know... And if that meteor shower hits these tracks, then we're screwed. So that's why I have these guys. I've got all of these, in case you're wondering, I've got these RC commanders positioned in locations, although I should put this one down here. I've got them positioned in locations where they can be of assistance. So if we get a meteor that takes out the track right now, these trains are going to stop. They're going to wait for the track to be fixed, and then they'll proceed. And if the track doesn't get fixed in time, the passengers will die. All the cargo will be fine, thankfully, but the passengers will die. And that is unfortunately a sacrifice I am not willing to make. So, oh look, more stuff on the map. Thanks. Should have found the explorer. So I've got these guys scattered around with a couple of drones just waiting around, with concrete sitting in reserve, waiting to fix any tracks that are broken. So as soon as it happens, they can spring to life and fix it. That said, though, I probably shouldn't have them right on top of it because, well, then they'll get taken out with the tracks. That's probably not great. So I'll probably put them off to the side a little bit here. Let's say there, there. And I'm using these guys because there's no maintenance. No power requirements, no maintenance, no nothing. They can just do it remotely. They can just be here. Yep, every section of track should be covered there. And then over here we have the drone hub. So theoretically, this should all be fine anyway. So I should put this a little bit further down is what I should put this. Maybe like right here. I know it's really hard to see because it's a dust storm. I'm sorry about that. I wish there was a way for me to make it easier to see, I guess.
Anomaly found.
Man, these meteors are leaving me all sorts of goodies. But they're moving this way, though. I don't like the look of it at all. The dust storm is going to last only another day and a half. We have all the resources we need. And so far, the only leaks we're getting are power related. So far, we shouldn't get any problems in these areas. It's possible to have it here, but because our piping network is so small, there shouldn't be any problems in the main area. We might get them here, but, you know, I've got storage kind of... Well, I thought I had storage kind of, but the trains are taking it really fast, so it's not building up. What keeps shutting down? It's because of the power leak. Yeah, it's fine. We have lots of metal. Do not send metal by train. Do not send any of your electronics by train. No, you can't do that. I already prevented you from doing that now. Machine parts, I want at least 10 out here. Always prioritize bringing the machine parts this way. That way they won't send it back.
Sector scanned.
I think I need to do the same thing here. Machine parts here, yeah, 10, good. So they'll keep these. I need to do the same thing with electronics here. So we'll go electronics. I think I figured out how to stop the stupid thing from messing with me. Let's go 5 on that. And then over here, same deal. I want to make sure that there's at least 5. Yep, and then machine parts, we'll go with 15. Just make sure there's a bunch over here instead of being nearby. So this thing cannot physically access this supply. It can access this all at once, but it cannot get this. That's what I want. So we shouldn't have this problem anymore. We shouldn't have an issue where these things all break down because the drone hub failed, or there's no machine parts to give it to them. That shouldn't happen anymore, because the train stations should be bringing the supply and balancing them, and as soon as they bring it, the drones will bring it outside the range of the station, which means the train stations will think we need more over here, and therefore it will send more than it needs, and up until these things are full to the desired amount, which is what I want. So we fixed that issue. And then normally it would be very difficult to manage these, but because trains don't care about dust storms, like, it actually is no different than, you know, before the storm. Pipe network looks solid and being manageable. There's so many advantages to building like this with this colony. Like, there's a disadvantage in that it's much more difficult to get resources that are remote. But once you figure it out with the trains and you've got a good solid train network running, and people going to those different destinations to do it, it becomes easier to manage it, because you don't need a piping network because all your domes are close enough to where they are all connected with pathways. You don't need an you don't need a power cable network because of the same reason. And then you can kind of, you know, focus it in little areas. Like we have this power cables running through here, but if I put another dome, let's say for example, like right here, as long as this is like right next to that dome, this entire power grid without a cable just got connected to the whole thing, right? So that's super cool. So there's ways to make this where we could feasibly make the entire colony to where there was no pipes or cables at all. It's possible to do that. It wouldn't be possible to do it in the remote sections, but it would be possible to do it anywhere where domes exist, because you really can just put the power production right next to the dome. You can put the water production right on these little nodes, and then you don't really need to worry about the pipes at all, which is kind of cool, I think. I'll put a valve there just to prevent that leak. And again, you've heard me preach about valves and stuff quite a bit, but I'm using them in situations where it will completely prevent a failure, not a place where I can easily manage a failure later. There's a difference between prepaying for failures and preventing the failure completely, and so that's the situations where I'm using it. Let me see if there's anything deep over here, and I kind of need to get over on this side because there's more water there, and then there's also a good chunk of resources right here to get to. I'm gonna look into getting those. We just need more people. I'm not I'm not having any babies. There's not enough comfort. I need more comfort stuff, and so I'm thinking probably it looks like dining for this one. I'm not sure if there's a need for the security posts yet. It doesn't look, I don't know if there's any renegades. We should check that, if I ever remember how. I haven't checked this in a long time, so I don't actually remember how. It's not in the mission profile. I think you just go here, right? Yeah, traits. So we say renegades. So there are 2 renegades here. What is this? This is a new button. Wait, what is this? Does this make it... Oh, does this make it, like, prioritized? Like, renegades will have to go here? There's a thumbs up to encourage them. A thumbs down to prevent them. And then this button. And I don't know what that button does. This wasn't there last time. There's a 4 here, too. Nothing in there. So that's 8 total. We have 8 renegades total in the colony. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it does mean I do need to have the security posts working. And is it this dome? Which one? This one here has 4. I don't believe we have a security post in here. This dome has 4. So why don't we take... We can remove this quarter and replace it with security post. You're on auto. Are you on auto? You're on auto as well, but you don't have a whole lot of shifts. We need more people. So we have a full security post in here just because there are the universities in here and I don't want to have to repair it. It takes electronics. I could have put one in here, but this is just only kids are supposed to live here. And in fact, I should actually test this out and see. Age group. So I should say children should live here always. This will be the children's dome, period. And then we'll say no seniors or anything like that. But I think that's what this is. I don't know what that button does though. So if all the children move here, then we'll know. And currently there's only 1 child in the whole colony. That needs to be fixed. But they're not living here now. So if they're moving here, then that will be what does it. So we'll see how that goes. And then composed or nerd, I'm gonna change it to enthusiast. And we can get another network tower to progress the story. I think we have enough resources for that now. What we don't have is any type of science center here at all. Probably should do that. But not while people are struggling for comfort. Let's actually stop this and get this one active instead. And then these guys need to get their dumping site on right over here. There we go. Science time. Yep. Yeah, we can science it. We can see. I mean, if the kid moves over here, then I know that's how it works. But he might be living too far away to move. Because remember, we're not using shuttles. So I really don't know where the child is. I guess they're in this dome. So when they're in this dome here, and I told them they have to be here, they can walk here. Yeah, they could do that. I don't know if they'll do it in the dust storm, but they can do it. There's so much science over there. This leak is still a problem. I think we'll just go ahead and kill this leak. Although by keeping this leak, I might be preventing further leaks. I read on a forum, and I don't know if they fixed it or if they changed it or maybe they was wrong, but I read on a forum that there's a maximum amount of damage that can be done to you at any given time. So if you have stuff that's happened, like leaks and stuff that exist that you don't really care about, if you fix them, then that will allow the game to add them somewhere else. So, like, again, I don't think we've reached that point because it's only 1 leak, but this is a really old post too. But I remember reading like, I don't know, early 2020 about that. Like earlier versions of the game, pre-DLCs, where the amount of bad things that can happen to you at one time was actually capped in the code. So like if there was already too much damage, it just simply wouldn't spawn more. But I'll fix this and we'll see. Oh no. Oh, you will let me do that. Okay. I was like, will you not let me like you let me build this on top of the wire? All right, so hopefully they fix this now. And see, now a new leak just popped up. And this one I care more about. So like I think that's a thing. I think it's not going to spawn it unless you fix it, you know? I hope I'm wrong, but you know. In a sense I hope I'm right. Because that I can manipulate it, then I can play it and manipulate it that way. But yeah, we got a new leak now. Yeah, brand new one here. So it might be true. I don't know. We really don't even need this though, right? I don't even know if we need this line. Hang on, maybe I don't need to rebuild this. Because if I was to just disconnect, I mean, all of this is all hooked up already still. And this is hooked up to this, and this is hooked up to this, and this is hooked up to this dome, and so therefore it's hooked up to the rest of the network. So like, kind of begs the question, do I even need this line at all? I may not. That whole line might even be redundant. Which is good to have redundancy, but if they're going to be failing all the time, then maybe it's not as good to have redundancy. Redundancy is really kind of pointless unless, you know, the chance for failure is really high. Yeah, this is one I have to fix. They're going to fix it really quickly, so whatever. Missing rover! Satellite image shows our missing rover completely shut down and covered in a pile of red Martian dust. From what we can tell from the cameras, the rover has suffered a critical malfunction. We have no idea how it ended up in its current location. You'll need to send drones to repair the malfunctioned rover. All right. Now that the storm is over, we will send drones to fix the malfunctioned rover. Way over there. Wow. First thing that rover is going to do is get this breakthrough. Then it's going to get that. Then it's going to hit... No, sorry. First thing it's going to do is hit the breakthrough. Then it's going to get both of these so I can rush the scrubbers. And then it will go over here and get this. Because I want to rush the scrubbers. Okay, concrete's done. Good. That's less machine parts that need to be done over here. Then we will now take that machine parts obligation and we will move it and transition it into a water extraction for the machine parts for these instead. So we'll go about like this should be fine. And then the pipes can run. Can you cross the tracks? Yeah, you can. I remember this. No, you can. I want bigger tanks though. So for now, we'll just fill these tanks. There you go. All right, good. So when this is broke down, so we don't need to fix no more machine parts here. Now we'll put them over there now. Trucks, metals, anywhere, metals. Like a bunch of stuff over here. Whatever you see over here, polymers, I think are pretty abundant right there. Bring them over here for the drone hub. And then this commander stays there. It's the truck. Okay, the truck. What are we low on over here? Metal. We actually have everything except electronics. We have one. I would hope that we would see more than that, but we're actually just now starting to extract rare metals. And so actually this whole time, we've had people working here without any supply to actually make them. That was my bad. So that's a problem. But that's fixed now, so I don't have to do anything to make that better. All right, I need to know where they are. 50, 37, 20, 10, 6, 12, 32, over here. Right here? Yeah, you can go and get this. Bring it back here. Okay. Rover. Waiting repairs. They're on their way. Research missing rover. I don't believe there's a research for that. I just have to wait it out. It was in the storm. But it's right here now. So as long as my dude, which is on his way very slowly, as long as he can come over here and fix it, then we will. Yeah, we're gonna grab this first, and then those two, and then that tech. Because I really can't imagine this tech is more important than the scrubbers. So I'm gonna get that first. The only way it's more important than the scrubbers is if it's a mohole. Which we're getting close to those too, but not yet. We only have 16 million. 5 more passengers. We could use it. Go ahead. We'll just bring it. Having a rocket here is needed anyway because we want to run those expeditions. So I should actually bring more passengers still. Even with bad traits, it should be fine. As long as they're not idiots. Cowards are okay. Alcoholics are okay. Alcoholics are better than... I think... alcoholics are definitely better than idiots. Ooh, this person's a celebrity. Come on down. Let's go. Oh, I found all the medals. Yeah, I found a ton of medals. Holy crap. It's a lot. We could build... Place... it's very low. We want to build access to this water anyway, I think. So we might put a train station over here. And if we do that, then these metals will be instrumental in building our power grid for it. Same thing with that concrete right there. We probably should use that too. All right. Rover's telemetry has granted us 5,000 science. That's amazing. Scrubbing is done. Mega storage is 26%. Very fortunate. Okay, I think the next thing then is to go after the automation, because that would be very helpful to have. So I want RC Rover automation, and I can't outsource it, but we're about to get it. So first thing I want you to do is to come down and get this. Then you're going to swing over and get this, and then this, and then you're going to swing all the way over here and get this. And then you're going to come back to the colony and sit your butt right there, okay? That's what you're doing. Commander 2, which went over and got you. That's great. We're going to now get you back over here where you belong so you can watch the train track. All right, we still have some suicides happening. I can't help that. Some people just lose sanity really quickly. You know, just had 2 disasters. I can help it by giving them, you know, I don't know, more parks or some shit. I would really help actually if I had more infirmaries. I think that would probably help a bit more too. We can get like a little medical post to situate itself right. Well, actually a full-on. I need this to connect this way, so I can't occupy all these spaces, but I can put one there. I think that's a good idea. Help them with that, and then I don't really think it's a big deal if the security outpost is gonna need to be in this dome. I might regret that, but I don't think it's a big deal. Probably want to hang on to this. I think this one's probably pretty safely not going to be used, so we'll put a security outpost in here as well. And then all the infirmaries and medical posts all need to be major jobs. And this will help a lot, because I need them to recover their sanity. So, okay, that's right there. I'm like, how do we not have an infirmary in this dome? All infirmaries are top jobs, top priority jobs that must be worked. And then I think we should kick out. Well, we need more people first. But I think I should kick out some medics to help with sanity. It says we're low on machine parts, but I have 78 in storage. That's troubling. 3 more Earthsick. Meh. Alright, we're going to turn on... Oh, you don't have any power. Really? That's true. You actually don't. But how? Are you guys not connected to the dome? That'll fix it. Yeah, because you should have power. So that means none of this stuff is wired to the dome. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we'll have this built. And that will allow all this other stuff to start working again. All right, what's not working? Drone hub, we know that. Security station. Oh, really? Again? How? Freaking electronics. Ugh. Where is this? You're on your way back? Good.
Resources are low.
We'll get back over here. We need scrubbers. So I do have some resources. I'd like to build the scrubbers now. And we're going to start with stuff that takes machine parts. Absolutely going to start with that. And I think a great place to place this to start off would be right on the train track. So we're going to place it here. I'm also going to come over down here and scrub this stuff. Basically I want all of this stuff to never need maintenance again. Although, this post is almost not needed anymore because 360 concrete. So I think maybe not. I think we're probably okay with this. This train will eventually just get completely destroyed. All of this stuff gets torn down. We won't need it anymore. And then this slot in the train track will be redirected to go off and do bigger and better things somewhere else. Maybe even whip a UE. Probably have it come out like this and just whip around and go over here. Maybe they'll go here. I don't know. Might have it go this way. Maybe I just don't need the track to go this direction at all, and instead it goes off this way and then cuts this way. Which kind of reminds me to check this, because I haven't yet. Can you even... You even lift, bro? Maybe it has to come off this side. So I blocked the train. I blocked the train with that. So I'd have to have you go through kind of like this to get over here. But it's still possible to get out, and that's the only thing that matters. I wanted to go this way though. So I may choose to do something different there. Unless it lets me go around. Ooh. Oh, you will let me go around. Oh, nice. Okay, so it's a little bit zigzaggy, but it does allow me to go out through that direction, which means I should be able to do it with this track instead. That cuts too quickly. There. And then it should be able to go... No, it curves too straight again. Or, curves too quickly again. Actually, I can... Oh, that's clean. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Yeah, right down the power line. Yep, that's the direction it's going. Okay. So yeah, all this stuff can be broken down once this concrete is used up. And I really don't think we need 2 of these at all. We can break down 1 of these. Not necessary to keep maintaining it. Truck. You're on your way back. Good. How about this one? Almost here. And we get to see what this breakthrough is. All right, passengers are coming. Bring you there and bring you down over here. All the passengers arriving. We don't have any fuel on this side. Also, there's no ramp here, which that's unfortunate. We're probably not going to be able to do a ramp here anyway because the trains. But I can try. Yeah, no, the angle just will not allow it to exist this way. So, never mind. So, that means they have to go around this side. Yeah, whatever.
New colonists have arrived.
Okay, so 18 just showed up. 3 of them are leaving because they're Earth sick. And we should turn on fuel production again because we need it.
There are Earthsick colonists.
And meteors coming. Okay. Move out of the way, drones. You got this. No big deal. No big deal, because our storage is all local next to the dome. They'll fix that really quick.
Discovered.
Superconducting computing. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Oh, GG. Oh, that's game. Good game. That happens immediately. Superconducting computing is quite broken, and we're gonna grab that. Absolutely. You don't need to be existing anymore, honestly. Like you're actually pointless now, unfortunately. Clear and clear. So superconducting computing, if you don't know, once that research is done, all of our extra power that we generate will now be transitioned into research points. What this really means is that we no longer need these. Research labs throughout the entire colony can just go away. And we can restructure the whole colony based around having a ton of power, in which case we will always have tons and tons of research points persistently forever. And the man hours that are going into research buildings can now be put to work elsewhere. So we no longer need scientists once that's done. We're going to keep them for a little while until I probably get Mohol or something. But that's not really necessary after you have superconducting computing, because you just simply get research for having extra power. And so we can turn this into a giant power farm, which has relatively low maintenance costs compared to, say, having to keep a whole bunch of people alive. And since you can take the labor from these buildings and put them elsewhere, you can put them into facilities that, you know, get you stuff. So, yeah. If that makes sense, yeah. Aren't research labs more space efficient for power? What do you mean space efficient? Our colony is going to be right here. So all I realistically have to do, say for example, like over in this area, right? Extra power is research points, right? So I build a giant solar farm over here. Like I go ahead and I do this. I just go boom, 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 boom in this hex grid and just lay in a ton of solar panels. Pop a drone hub here, have metals constantly made available, and just profit. Because this power grid, separate from ours, is a huge excess of what it needs. And so that just, without manpower, without anything, just gives me science. And then I can put in, instead of this, for example, I can put in something like, you know, machine parts maintenance or manufacturing, electronics manufacturing. I can put in the casinos. I can now put in the workshops. I can have them work in places that are going to improve their lifestyle and make them happier, as opposed to things that get them research, because I have another way without people to make research. And it's like a high upfront cost and has some maintenance, but then gets better, right? As you know, we have scrubbers. So now you just take a bunch of wind turbines, right? Let's say I do the same thing, but I do it with a bunch of wind turbines everywhere. And I place scrubbers within them. Done. Free power, free research persistently all the time with no people. And it never needs maintenance. It just gives me research. So very valuable in-dome structures can be put to work to do other things. I like that. It's very expensive up front, but I mean, each of these right? They take electronics maintenance, and they cannot be scrubbed. You know, they consume power and electronics, and they cannot be scrubbed. And all of these people consume food and services, and they take breaks, and they're slackers, and I can put them to work in other ways. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. But I probably won't get rid of the research centers for a little while because they are, huh? Not enough power. What? Are you sure? How? I have 164 spare power. Only thing I can think of is that I don't actually have 100 and... Yeah.
Anomaly analyzed.
Now I have 22 somehow. Because it's nighttime. So the sun went down. But... weird. Okay. Superconducting computing is almost done. We're going to have to get more power generators. So we'll say wind turbines. I think those are great. We could do that. Double checking where the scrubbers can go. That's what I thought. They can go right here. Hi, scrubber. So we will stack a whole bunch of power right here because we can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go on the back side here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and scrubber here. Done. And I don't think these will cover each other, but I'll put another one right here that will cover both of them, and that will be fine. We'll get all the waste rock out of here too. Could have even more power right here. Oh yeah. Superconducting computing. Gonna be sweet. Send that back.
Cold wave approaching.
Here comes the cold wave. Guess we're gonna have good power though. That's fine. How are we doing on water? Cause that's cold waves are gonna take water. Probably want to have all the subsurface heaters on so that they get repaired right now, and also so that I don't forget. But I also want to see what that impact is for water, and I also need another one.
Research.
It's gonna be very important to have this.
Achieved.
Very important to have a subsurface heater placed near these tanks as well. Guess we'll place it here. Yick, that sucks. Can't place it here. I'm gonna have to place it. Ooh. That's cool. But I can't connect the pipe, can I? Can I? Alright, well that's senseless that I can do this. Yeah, it wouldn't make any sense if I could do that, yeah. Okay, we will place this somewhere else then. Subsurface heater. And I kind of locked this up so it can't go anywhere. If I place it here, well, it's gonna have to be here. Yeah. It'll be here, and then I have to have this pipe come over. It's the only way. Gonna have to be like that. And then I can extend this. We can place another heater right here. It just needs to cover this. It needs to cover both domes, so it could go on this side. Yeah, that would work. Right here. And then we pipe it to like this. Okay. Milestone achieve. Research a breakthrough. That didn't happen until now. We have superconductive. Okay, we have supercomputing now. So excess power is granting us 215 per soul right now. So the research buildings are doing 1,300 at the moment. And access power is giving us 223. So I think once we have... I think once we pretty much have consistently... You know, like I get a good start on atmosphere and heat. I get underground. I start doing asteroids. I have maybe mole accessible or something. I think at that point we can probably start, you know, picking off some of the research centers and just letting the power do its thing. But you know, for now we definitely want to keep the excess power, and Sterlings will be great too for that. We'll get those too. Ramp it up. Scrubbing all of these. Oh yes, scrubbing all of these too. Boom. Oh yes, the power, guys. The power is being scrubbed. Oh, they're one tile difference. Oh, that sucks. Oh, it's only one tile. It's okay. We're gonna expand the power anyway. So now I want to get scrubber positioned right here, I believe. I believe this will be close enough to get both pretty easily. And then we will get our power infrastructure again. This time we will go wind turbines. And like this. Yep, like this. This. Come on. Get there. Yep. Like this. This. It makes no sense that any of these would work being this close together, but whatever. There. Alright, good. We can connect it up like this too. Oh, the wind farm is happening. And then all of these things will, of course, scrub each other. And we'll never have to maintain them. It begins, guys. It begins.
Research complete.
The scrubbers. It's all starting now. Rover command AI is done, so let's go ahead and get the transport to go automated and just find things and bring it here. Same thing with you. Automated, go. Researcher, automate yourself, go. Just go out and get things and bring them back. Cool? Cool. All right. Still light on power here. I'm wondering what the hell is that's talking about, because we have so much. It's gotta be like a local thing. Like there's not enough power generated, so we're pulling off batteries. But yet these are all full. So what are you complaining about? Because you're connected to the entire grid. I don't understand what your deal is right now. How could there not be enough power to run this? You know? I just don't get it. What is the power problem? I'm switching you to the morning shift because maybe we have capacity there. We're gonna have lots of capacity now, but also, yep, scrubber's done and done. Extend, and now we scrub the scrubbers. The scrubbers can also be scrubbed.
Funding received.
Brilliant. Go ahead and do polymer blades on all available turbines. And we'll have to do that again in a second, but I wanted them to get started on it now. So now we're just going to have even more power. Oh, yes. Power center is there. So the domes will end up going around here, 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 and wrapping around and end up kind of being in this area. And then that's it. That's our colony. What I'd like to do, though, is I want to get bigger domes. I want to get, like, the city center one will be here, or, you know, like, we'll have the capital or whatever be, like, right here. And so I'm kind of trying to space it out with my head here in terms of, like, how we're building. And, oh, they're the planetary anomalies. I forgot about those. Let's launch this. and then also launch a cargo rocket. I need to go get those. I want to go do those anomalies. My nemesis is my nemesi. Nemesi? I feel like nemesi is the plural for having multiple nemesises. Nemesises? You have multiple nemesi? That seems right. Sounds right. Anyway, yeah. It's got to be nemesi. I'm gonna go with it because I like it. Ah, there's the mega dome. Yeah, I want the mega dome, and I want the bigger dome too. So I'm gonna start putting these on the list just so I can space them out. And then mega storage is coming now. You understand very complicated games. It takes some work, and you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many people would disagree with you. Myself included sometimes. But you just understand games that you play, you know? The more you play it, the more you understand it. You know, like I don't understand Fortnite. I don't even know what button builds in Fortnite, you know? You know, that's not a very complicated game, but I don't understand it. Kids these days. Oh, you know what? I probably need more oxygen production. The fact that this is not full is troubling. So we're gonna put a moxie in. And I'll put it right over here, next to this. Yep, just jam it in there, it's fine. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Let's put this up about here. That should satisfy our needs and make sure that all domes, I believe, are covered by the heaters now. Can't click this one. Yeah, this is covered. All of this is covered. This one needs to go a little bit more. And then you should be covering... Yep, right in the center of the dome. That's all you need to do, and that's all you are going to do. Okay, let's get another scrubber. Popped in, I think, right over here. Yeah, like right next to this dome. It's perfect. I like it. This will scrub this entire power infrastructure. So now we're going to be really hurting for electronics and polymers because we're building lots of scrubbers. And also using polymer blades. That too.
Resources are low.
We got polymer blades on everything, so we're ready to rock. 41 spare... Oh, hey, hold on. Wait a minute. Down 14 water. Why? Why are these tanks... Machine parts? What the shit? This game! Dude, I rigged this up. It should never... This should never happen. It should never happen. The trains should constantly grab machine parts and deliver them. They are sitting right here. You should have done this. And they didn't. They still didn't. You. Over here. Grab machine parts. Bring them over here before it is too late. Oh my god, that sucks. Let's kill all fuel refining. We are in trouble with water now. Water's gonna be the thing that kills us. Like, trying to get water and bring it in by train is gonna be the thing that kills us. You should see the 1000% game. Hatman earned a medal. It was tough, man. It was a tough, very tough thing. But it was really rewarding. I really enjoyed it. Bring you in here, bring you in here. That should be electronics, I think I just brought. Yeah. Ooh, they want to pay us for concrete again. Unfortunately, we're not actually getting enough concrete right now. I can get this. I've been kind of waiting to tap into that, but I think maybe now is the time. Yeah, because I got this. So let's try this. We'll go metals. I want metals here. Put a universal here too. Just don't keep fuel. And then let's say concrete. We're gonna go, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Metals here. Let's keep 3 on this. We don't need rare metals or food here. Not yet, anyway. We want to keep at least 3 of everything here, though. Okay.
Research complete.
We need to get the drone hubs. Oh, this. Yeah, this. The hell's wrong with me? This. Scrubs. Scrubs. Yeah, right here. We need to make sure the drone hub and the train station no longer needs maintenance. So we'll never have to worry about this stupid nonsense again. We build it here. This is where we build it.
New colonists have arrived.
This is where it belongs. And then over here too. Scrubbers, come here. We don't need machine parts. We just need electronics. We place this right behind the battery. I don't know if that'll reach both of the extractors. Which one's more important? Well, we want to scrub. No. We want to have the scrubbers. Yeah. We want to have the scrubbers scrubbing themselves anyway. So I think what we'll do is we'll place this one. How much is left with you? 109. Not worried about you. Let's place the scrubber here. And then here. And that'll get everything. So 1 there. And we'll put another one down here. Yep. We'll start with this one first because it will scrub the drone hub. Do we have the resources already localized? Ooh, no electronics here though. I can bring them. What are you doing? Oh, you're bringing metals. Good for you. Thanks, man. Can you bring electronics? Just find them in this general area and bring them over to here. Can you do that for me? Thanks. What game is this and where do you buy it? Check the link in the description. Or that one. Yeah, that link will work too. That's my sponsored link. Aww. We're using the sponsored link. Now Paradox is gonna love me more. Thanks. I mean, they'll love me the same, but at least they'll know you came from me. That's what's important. Tell your friends about me. Aw, these drone hubs and your scrubbing. Scrubs. I need lots more electronics. What can I do to get them faster? Terraforming subsidies. Yep, that's what we can do. It's already being researched. We're good to go. Get the subsidies, and we'll buy like 70 electronics, bring it down, and we scrub-a-dub-dub the whole place. I like it. All right, we have a water deficit because of this. Like, these have been running, right? That's why we have a water deficit. Because I needed to test the water system to make sure it was running adequately to our needs with all of these subsurface heaters, and it is clearly not. So we need to do something about that. As long as we are bringing water from this side, you don't have power, you dumbass. No wonder we have a deficit. No wonder we have a deficit. Do this, and then I'm gonna need another train to bring even more water. So I think we're gonna go one more train. Oh, yeah, one more train, please. And then we will assign the trains to the track and get it going, okay? You. Yeah, you're up all the way, good. I think I want to, where do I want you to go from? Here? I think here. Is that tile? Right there? Will you fit there? You will indeed. There you go. And then you'll expand and cover this, and then we'll expand it again, and all things will be right in the world. Okay, cold wave is now. I'm just leaving it paused for a second so I can make sure I'm good here. We should have the electronics on its way. Well, I thought it was. It's not you. It must be the other one. Yeah, you are bringing me 2 of them. No, you're not. You're gonna go and bring me more than 2. Unless that is all you have. By you, I mean me. Is that really all I have? Is 2? What do you mean I only have 2? Well, there's only 5 in inventory. Yeah, that's what it means. Oh boy. Heavy work shift, please. High priority job. Thank you much. I want all of the engineers right in here doing this all the time. Don't tell me there's not enough power, okay? Don't tell me this. It makes no sense. I have an excess amount of power. What the frick is wrong with you? This building, always. Why? What is this building doing? You can't do heavy work shift outside during a... Yeah, I'm not gonna do the heavy work shift right now. This 11 water is not good. And now this is frozen. Right, because I didn't do the subsurface heater over here. We are screwed. Well. So obviously there's been a minor misunderstanding. And these metals are required immediately. So you can take the metals that you've gotten just now and put them right here, please. And then we will turn the scrubber on with this completely not enough power that we have. I mean, we'll borrow water from these. Oh boy, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. You were just saying how good I was at this. No. See? I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you. Split grids. No split grids. There's no split grids. Well, I mean, okay, so there's split over here. Like, I get all this, right? Yeah, I get that. But, not over here. This is connected. These are all connected. Every single one of our domes are connected with a path. So if this dome has power, then the rest of it does. That's just how it works. Right? That's just how the game, how the game operates. It's just the way of things. This is the way. I guess we'll just do it like this. And then make that a priority so I can get the whole thing connected to this. And then this will be definitely connected to the grid now, but... yeah. Okay. Sure. Down 10 water. 18 hours of water remaining. I just need to have this prioritized. Because then everything else can stay powered. You're already off. But everything is going to need maintenance again if I don't get this right here provided with metals. You're going too slow. Get over here. Your 9 metals are needed desperately right this minute. You know what? It's fine. Just drop them off where you are. How's that sound? Yep. Go get this. Go build this. Build it, build it, build it, build it, build it. Go, 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 go. And now it's going to tell me there's no power and I won't be able to start. Nope. It's going to work right away. Good. And we do this. And we do this. Okay. Now we do this because we want this to not take much power. Power is already good. Polymer blades is possible. It's like what? 7 polymers. That's possible. Go do it. Go do it. So we need to maintain these. That takes metals. It should do that pretty quickly. What? What? Okay, fine. We'll do this. You happy now? Here, we'll even bring it down a little bit more. How's that? Bring it right down here like this, okay? That better? Good. And open this silly thing so we have power. Okay, scrubs happening. Good. Water available to ship. Good. We're no longer a deficit. Good. That sucked, but we avoided catastrophe. Of all the things, I was like, hey, cool, let's just, you know, test our water grid, make sure we're okay, and then, you know, not at all protect the tanks that are responsible for... Actually, I have to wonder. I mean, I'm assuming I can't, but I do have to wonder whether the supply here, because it's not going through pipes, it's just accessed like by magic. I have to wonder whether or not the water from this tank would have been accessible even if it was frozen. I'm assuming it's not, but it's a new system. Maybe they overlooked it. I don't know. I didn't see it long enough. I don't know. Is the number of trains limited to the size of the track? Yes. The longer the track, the more trains you can have. And I have 3 trains on this track currently. I can construct more. I'm not going to because I want electronics, but I can if I needed to. But our water tanks are decreasing at 1.7, and yet somehow they are being filled. They are going to be filled faster than that, though, I think. 1.2. Yeah, so let's see. This train has 30 water in it. That got bumped up. Okay, so that's 20. 18.5. And 16.8. Here comes another train, 20.8. Excellent. So these are timed to essentially deliver water just as fast as we are using it. That's the cargo train. Okay, that's going to disrupt things. The cargo train interrupts that sequence. So we're still -1. But, I mean, that's still pretty good, man. I think it's still pretty good. Our Explorer's on automated mode, so it's going to go get this for us right away. You have heavy drones. Really? Have some more. And now you have nothing to do. See? Liar. Cold waves. How good are we here? 10 hours? Are we good? We're good! Yay! The water by train. We're bringing water by trains. Bringing on the water trains. All right, so 13,000 left in this deposit. We've got 10,000 here and 11,000 here, and then 100 grand over here. But we're not going to spread this way until we have the scrubbers fully set up and ready to rock. Yeah, so research. I need this. Let's give you $1 billion. Small loan of $1 billion. And then I can take that small loan of $1 billion and invest it in electronics as a big spurt of electronics, which can then will be useful for building these wonderful scrubbing structures, which then buys us a ton of time because we will not need additional electronics to maintain the scrubbers. And then it's all about power, which these are expensive with power. They are 25 right now each. In the cold. If they're in the cold, they cost 25 each. In fact, I could actually save myself a little bit of power just by going from 8.7 here and spend like an extra, looks like, yeah, an extra 10 power, which will put the scrubber in range, and now the scrubber only uses 12.8. So that's almost net, that's almost neutral. I think that kind of didn't make a huge difference, but it's okay. And then if I really need it, if I emergency, I can always open the Stirlings. But that's it. We're done. So now take all of these subsurface heaters and power them down. Okay. We made it. Nice. It's good. Available resource indicators, as I have discovered, are a bit misleading. They don't take into account that you might have a split power or resource grids. Correct. Yeah, I know. I know. The problem is, though, I don't have a split resource grid. With the electronics, I don't have one. It is not split. That's where I'm confused. This entire system right here, everything you see on screen is one grid. They are all connected. And yet, that one facility, even though it's the top priority, it still is the only one that says there's not enough power. Even right now, not enough power. It doesn't make sense. You know, it's kind of, I don't know if it's bugged or what, but it just lies to me, okay? It lies. Not enough workers and not enough power. It's just lying to me, and I don't understand why. So, like, so you're missing 10, you don't have 10 power. Okay, so let's go ahead and open our Sterlings. And we open the Sterlings, and it still doesn't have 10 power. So the only thing I can think of here is that this passage is not transferring power, which doesn't make any sense because passages always transfer power. So I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. The batteries are completely full. All the Sterlings were open. It still says it doesn't have any power. So I have to shift it to the morning shift, I guess. I don't know. Like, very strange. Very, very strange. Vehicle weight optimizations are done. No, that's available. Reduces the cargo weight of drones and RC vehicles by 100%. Does that mean I can... does that mean if I want to buy drones from home, I can send an infinite number of them as long as I have the cash? That's what it says. That's what it sounds like to me. This might be the first time... Okay, never mind, because superconducting computing is here. But other than the superconducting computing, I have never seen any of these before. 900 hours in this game, I've never seen any of these aside from computing. That's it. So that's cool. I may have sustained workload I may have seen before. Maybe. These two, definitely not. And this one, no. But I think that's what this is. I think it's going to let me send drones from home, an infinite number of them, because they don't take weight. They don't have any weight anymore. Which is kind of wild. Yeah. That was pretty wild. I need to work on comfort. You know? Like, meteors are cool. Comfort's better. People are committing suicide too often. So I'm gonna get them. We're gonna put social on the tree. Engineers don't have. Wow. Wow. Do this first. Then this one. Yeah, that's crazy. And then I think we'll then do the terraforming studies. We have spare power, so currently the power is giving us 444 science for the power. And then also I can get better science temporarily if I just scrub these. Let's say all scrubbers, none of them work at night. Actually, you know what? We can have them work at night. But all of them don't work during this shift. That's the middle work shift. That's when the electronics place is complaining. And now it still doesn't have enough power. Okay, never mind. You're so fucked up, man. What the hell? I don't know. But we'll have the scrubbers. They don't work during the middle of the day. And so now we have a lot more spare power, and therefore we have a lot more science from it. Almost 500 science just from the power. That's cool, I guess. Very weird. Very weird. I don't know what's wrong with you. Can it at least work the morning shift? What about the night shift? Can you work the night shift? Not enough power. Huh? Not during the night? There's nothing running at night. There's nothing running at night. There's no work shift here. There's no work shift in the farms. This is operational, but it doesn't take any power. There's nothing here. Like, what? How do you not have the power even at night? 135 spare power. The batteries are full, not discharging. They're full. All right, moment of absolute truth here. All right, this will solve it, whether it's bugged or not, because I think it is. This is going to take care of it. We're going to put an atomic accumulator right here. If this is filling and that doesn't have power, it's bugged. Because if this doesn't have the power, then that means this doesn't either, right? We have a deficit in power, you know? This should not fill if we have a power deficit. So let's see. Breaking it down, rebuilding it. I'm trying to avoid using the electronics. I will do that though once I get money. Then I will do that. All right, look. It says no available power. Okay. Insufficient power. Total demand 10. Production 0. Production 0. This is charging at 50. Yeah, you're effed. You're completely effed. This building has no chill. This building is screwed. This building goes bye-bye. Goodbye, building. I have no idea what the hell is wrong with you, but you are going to be now taken down. If I rebuild it in place, it will take 15 electronics, for which I do not have. So I have to send it. So now I can't make any electronics. I have to buy them. But yeah, that is absolutely bugged, right? I mean, it has to be. Because this building has no power, and yet this has, right off the same dome, is charging at 50 surplus power, which is the maximum speed in which it can charge. Yeah, it's bugged. Okay, so I have to wrap up the stream today a little early. I do apologize for that. It's a busy day. It's a very busy week for me, honestly. I really hope that you guys will join me for End Zone on Thursday. We're going to be showing off their new expeditions, their Distant Places DLC. I believe that DLC for PC is available right now. You can get that on Steam. They're not paying me to say this right now. They're paying me on Thursday. So we have a sponsored event on Thursday. We're going to be streaming that. That's when it releases on consoles. So I'll be streaming it for PC, but I'm lining it up. They've wanted me to line it up with their console release. So we'll be doing that. I hope you'll join me for that too. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be going into a colony that I've had already made. So we're not gonna be starting from scratch. And then we'll just be expanding upon that by interacting with some of the late game stuff that's been introduced with Distant Places. So I think it's gonna be fun. And I hope you'll join me for that. But if you like this stream, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. That does help a lot. And I'll try my best to get more Captain of Industry and Big Ambitions, and I'm gonna play some Planet Crafter later too. I'll probably stream that though. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys. It means a lot to me that you're here, and I hope you'll join me for Thursday as well. Take it easy.